I'm John Roberts. I'm with the Wounded Warrior Project. I'm a retired United States Marine and also a wounded warrior. I was in a helicopter crash in 1992, and despite my physical injuries, I had long-lasting effects from PTSD from my injuries. And for me, it was reliving the trauma on a daily basis, isolating myself from those, my loved ones, my family, my kids, because I didn't know how to deal with it. I didn't know how to educate myself at that time.
Hi, I'm Rick Allen. I play drums with Def Leppard. In late 1984, I had a terrible car crash and I lost my arm. Soon after that, I realized that I suffered with PTSD. I knew there was something not quite right because I started to isolate. I started to push people away that I really cared about. And I started to self-medicate. So that just compounded the problem and made the problem even worse. And I think it was the idea of reaching some sort of rock bottom where I couldn't get any further down. I kind of had to ask for help because there was nowhere else to go.
Because of the military culture I came from, I didn't want to admit I had a problem. I didn't want to admit there was something wrong. I basically shut down emotionally from everything that was important to me. June is PTSD Awareness Month, and Rick and I have been on this mission for many years now to normalize PTSD and what that means.
The stereotypical view is that it only affects warriors. I believe trauma and PTSD can affect anyone from any walk of life. I think some of the things that have helped me work through some of my issues have really been about creating community, reaching out to people.
Being of service, giving back to my fellow veterans and my community. You want to be around positive people that are supportive and someone you trust when you're having a bad day you can reach out to and just share what's going on.
You know, one of the easiest things for me, especially when I'm traveling, is technology, my phone. Always making sure I'm in touch with somebody that I can trust, whether it's calling my wife, my family, or somebody that I know is going to receive the information and do the right thing with it and really, help lift me up, and that's what I need. Also knowing when to retreat, when to give myself a time out and just downtime, try to breathe, try to settle my nervous system down. Drumming is something that's really evolved, and it's enabled me to, to tap into a different side of myself, a part of me that wants to be calm. It was a healing tool, and I never really made that connection so strongly.
So I hope if you're home and you're suffering that you will be strong enough to do the same things we did. And please reach out, ask for help, ask a friend, a family member, somebody you served with. But please just take that first step. I used to think it was a weakness, but once I understood that it's normal, I think I started to be okay with what I was going through. It takes a strong person to ask for help, and instead of just suffering alone in silence by themselves.